Hey, and happy Sunday. As you know, we are still wrapping up our videos from 2019. We just wrapped up posted some of our last videos from our trip out west, and then we arrived home to St. Louis to celebrate the holidays, as well as a few weeks of visiting relatives in the St. Louis area. After that, we went to Murray, Kentucky to celebrate Christmas with our daughter Janelle. And from there, we continued down to Bushnell, Florida, where we're spending the winter this year. But today we want to give you an opportunity to get to know us and our family. We've done a bad job, or I've done a bad job at putting our names up. I'm Brad, my wife's Christina, and we're going to make sure that we put names up, especially on this video, and we'll be answering questions in the chat as we go along with this live premiere. We thank you for joining us. I'm sure you probably know the dogs' names, but we haven't done a great job at introducing ourselves, so we're happy to begin doing that a little bit more, and this is a first step to that with this premiere. So during the premiere, you can ask any questions that you want, or even tell us some things about your family, so we'll get to know you as well. And this video is not going to be focused on our normal content: pets, travel, charities, charitable causes, fun places we visited. If you watched any of our videos now, that's primarily, we do reviews of RV parks, we do reviews of restaurants, we do reviews of dog-friendly places. We also just kind of take you along and let you see that experience as we're out in different areas of the mainland US. And we also try to do and focus on certain charities along the way to help others. But this video is not focused on any of those things. This video, as I mentioned earlier, is focused on helping you get to know us. And we thought there was no better way to really help you know us and our family by capturing the holiday home movies, if you will. The experience of that visit, introducing you to all the people as we were celebrating with them over the holidays. So let's get started. While in St. Louis, we focused on family, and we enjoyed a few days right when we arrived back at my parents' house. My brother has a new kitten, Skylar. We had fun playing with her. We also spent plenty of time just relaxing and listening to our son Robert play music on his guitar and some on the piano as well. And as always, we enjoyed helping out around my parents' house, who my grandchildren affectionately call Nanny and Pappy. And after a couple of days there at my parents' house, we finally got back into our home. We had our last renters of our Airbnb home vacate, so we were able to move into the house. Not really move in, we just show up, and we have a service that cleans it all up. So we were just able to show up like we came back from vacation. Our house was in, I wouldn't say perfect order, but pretty good order. Chris likes to clean very detailed, so there was some cleaning that she needed to do, but other than that, the house was in fantastic shape. And the dogs were very happy to be home, as you'll see here. They love taking walks. Our typical routine of walking over to Francis Park, where our coffee shop used to be. Of course, it was pretty sad to see the coffee shop no longer open. It was quite surprising to us that the people that purchased it from us really only kept it open for a few months. They didn't even take it through a full season before they closed it down, which was quite shocking. You guys happy to be home? Big couch to sleep on. They both screech at the same time. That day, no more than night coffee.
Oh, he's so happy.
I like that, thank you.
He's so happy.
What are you doing? What? You don't have any food in your bowl? You're boring. And shortly after we were back in the house, we started having relatives arrive to celebrate the holidays. We had Chris's dad, Charlie, and his friend Bonnie from Washougal, Washington, come in for about 2 weeks around Thanksgiving. We had our oldest daughter, Jessica, come in with her family from Colorado for a few days as well. We had our youngest son, Jacob, come in from Boston as well. And also our youngest daughter came up from Murray, Kentucky to enjoy Thanksgiving at our house before we went down there to enjoy Christmas. Our middle son, Robert, and our middle daughter, Janessa, both live in the St. Louis area, so of course we got to spend plenty of time with them. The only one that was missing out this year was our son, Shane, who is in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and could not make it. We ate delicious food. We had a lot of fun playing games. We went to the movies, caught a hockey game, we went to the art museum, and some other fun along the way. It was just really a great visit.
Look who else got
Listen to her.
Every time we jerk
Turkey. Love to eat turkey. I love you. Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable. Eat that turkey all night long. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Turkey lurkey do and turkey lurkey duck. I eat that turkey and I take a nap.
Only faithful, joyful and triumphant, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord.
How do we do it? Would you stop?
Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exultation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God in the highest. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Word of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord.
There we go.
Get her. Oh, that lamb's gonna go. What in the world? Get it. Get it, Rusty. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get up there, Rusty. Oh, that was a joke. There goes that frame.
Think it broke, did it? Think it broke, did it? Oh,
Somebody's wicked. Wicked tail.
the tail.
A tail whip. I can fix it. Are you done?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells rock, jingle bell rock. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air,
A few days before we had to leave Missouri and head south for Christmas in Murray, Kentucky, there was a fairly decent snowstorm, about 6 inches, that hit. So we needed some young muscle from our son Robert to help shovel the driveway so that we could get the RV out. I was quite surprised at how well the RV pulled out of the snow, and no issues at all. I don't think it even spun a tire. So we took the RV back up to our home, parked it a couple blocks away on the street there. We do live in the city limits, so it's a little tricky with an RV, a 40-foot RV. Fortunately, we got one area where our neighbor allows us to park there, and we just load things up over 2 days, get it all ready before we head out. Last night was our last night in our St. Louis home, so we brought up the RV a couple days ago, parked it here on a side street, and we've been moving things over, loading up the Harleys, and we're going to hit the road, go about an hour south today for our Solomon Christmas celebration on my side, and we'll spend the night there in the parents' front yard basically, and then head down to Murray, Kentucky tomorrow morning. We'll spend a few days there and celebrate Christmas Day with the Duncans, our daughter Janelle, and then we will head towards Tampa. So the weather's supposed to be really nice in Murray, so we plan to get the Harleys out for a couple of days, enjoy the celebration down there with some nicer weather, which will be very welcomed. We look forward to being in Florida here in a couple of weeks and being able to have the top off on the Jeep, ride the Harleys, just enjoy 70-degree weather again. It's been a while. Just walk outside and show you where we're at next to our home, and kind of how the logistics of loading this up after a 5-6 week stay at our home. So we're basically just parked on a side street, and if you look just right up that direction, right up there, there's an alley right there, and that's our road, so that's where we load up the motorcycles. And then this neighbor of ours really lets us park right here in front of his house, and we just get all loaded up here on the side street, and then we hit the road. And you can see Priscilla is ready to go. So after we loaded up, we went back down to my mom and dad's house, Nanny and Pappy's, and we spent one night and celebrated we spent one night celebrating the Solomon Christmas. My brother was there, my sister was there, some of their kids were there. So my mom and dad, Nanny and Pappy's grandkids, and some great grandkids were there as well. We really enjoyed the celebration. I'm not sure that I know anyone that enjoys Christmas or the holidays as much as my sister Vicky does. So it was great to get to visit with everybody and just see the Christmas joy across our family. And the dogs absolutely loved playing in the snow before we left, but we were ready to get away from the snow and get down to Florida.
Oh, here's the one.
While the snow is gently falling, we keep busy until late, 'cause tomorrow keeps on calling, and the red man will not wait. So we better get to move on. Let's bring on the evergreens. Keep the chimney clean, you know what I mean, 'cause tomorrow is the day. I
And the next morning, we were off to Murray, Kentucky to celebrate Christmas at Janelle's place. While there, we helped bake cookies, we helped with the remodel. The weather was warm, we took a couple great motorcycle rides. We visited Murray Donuts. I highly recommend Murray Donuts. Get the Kolash, the sausage and cheese Kolash. They're fantastic. Most importantly, unlike last year, we weren't with any of our relatives on Christmas Day. We got to spend Christmas Day with some of our relatives. So watching the kids open gifts was quite special to us. And then getting to see them ride their go-kart, which was one of their Christmas presents, was quite special. They rode that thing until the sun went down.
What kind of cookies we having?
We didn't make sugar cookies because the kids wanted to play outside.
Sugar cookies?
But we have peanut cookies
Okay.
right now.
How many of you, they've been here 2 days. How many cookies you got done?
A lot.
Nelly.
What kind?
Well, we did chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
They're all gone. We
Okay.
made about 48.
And they're all gone?
They ate them all.
You didn't save any for me and Grandma?
Well, because they ate them all.
Okay. They
We can
own
make
the
more.
house and you can't put them away or anything like that?
Huh? I did put them away.
And they still ate them all?
Well, and then there was 3 that ended up burnt because I put them in the oven, but then I preheated the oven and I forgot they were in there.
Oh, I hate when that. I did that with a pan that
And
had a
it's-
plastic cake pan
Oh.
that had a plastic lid.
Keen did that with a cardboard pizza thing, and it was like, what is burning?
And I heard something about a lasagna.
Yep.
Are you making it from scratch?
I made it last night from scratch.
Did
but
you
the kids
really?
didn't. Yeah.
Yummy. We're at her house, getting ready to celebrate Christmas. We just got here and we're getting set up. We'll be here for how many days?
I don't know.
4 nights.
What night?
4 nights. And then we're gonna head to Tampa, Florida. Yeah. So we can ride our motorcycles. Just getting some water in the tank. It's actually 55 degrees. So a lot better than the 27 we left in St. Louis this morning. We're just about 3.5 hours southeast of St. Louis. So we'll continue the journey. On the 26th, we'll head to Rock Hill, South Carolina to meet up with a good friend of mine, Mark Hendrickson. And we're hoping also to have our first meetup with another RVer, scheduled meetup that is, with Galleon Adventures. So we're hoping to catch up with them just south of Rock Hill, South Carolina. We're getting set up here. We're going to do a Christmas celebration here in just a few days and also get some motorcycle riding in. It's supposed to be in the 60s the next couple of days here in Murray, Kentucky.
Looking for a reason, driven by the heart, fighting for a season, with sadness fall apart. Tell me not to worry.
Where are we?
Murray Donuts.
And that's where?
In Kentucky.
All right. So we are in Murray, Kentucky. And you ask, why Murray, Kentucky? Well, the reason is we have a daughter. Well, not we, but I and Chris have a daughter that lives here. And she has 3 little ones, 2 of them which are photobombing right now. And Murray Donuts is where we're at. And Murray Donuts is the bomb when it comes to breakfast in Murray, Kentucky. So if you happen to be traveling through Murray, Kentucky for some reason, probably college related if you are, Murray Donuts is the place to go for breakfast. And we get, what are our favorite things in our family? Kolash for me. The sausage and cheese kolashes are
And
fantastic.
bacon.
Best kolashes no bacon yet. I'm talking about mine. Kolashes are the best kolashes I've had anywhere here. The sausage and cheese kolash. And then the bacon maple donuts.
Those
Yeah,
are
that's
so
a
good.
favorite. And then the ham,
bacon,
egg, and cheese.
and the ham, egg, and cheese.
Croissants are a favorite. And of course, it's I guess according to Chris and Janelle, the best coffee place in Murray. I don't do the coffees that much here, but they say it's the best coffee place in Murray. And we also used to live here. I'm not sure if everybody knows that. So we back in 2003 to 2008 time frame, we actually lived here in Murray, and that's kind of how we had the tie to Murray. And our daughter lives here, and her husband's from here, so we come visit as often as possible because they've got a cute dog and some cute kids, maybe. 2 cute boys and 1 gorgeous girl. All right, we're gonna get out and go to Murray Donuts here. It's right on 12th Street, which is the main drag through Murray, and we're gonna get some of that deliciousness. Bye-bye.
Tell me to be strong, be my true reminder of where my love belongs. We'll be cutting edge, make a brand new sketch. Fire in the heart, flipping hearts around. We'll be changing all that's wrong.
Hey, from Murray, Kentucky, it's 65 degrees on Christmas Eve. And since it's so nice, we have got the motorcycles out to take a nice ride around Murray, Kentucky.
Bring it on, we'll be running the show. Bring it on, take it all as we go. Bring it on, let's go. Bring it on, let's roll the dice. Bring it on tonight. Let me take you higher, reaching for the sky, sitting by the fire. Here we are at last. We'll be cutting edge, make a brand new sketch. Fire in the heart, flipping hearts around. We'll be changing all that's wrong. Baby, hold on, bring it on. We'll be running the show. Bring it on, take it all as we go. Bring it on, let's go. Bring it on, let's roll the dice. Bring it on tonight. Bring it on, bring it on. Bring it on tonight. Bring it on, bring it on. Bring it on, bring it on. Bring it on. We'll be running the show. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. We'll be running the show. Bring it on. Take it all as we go. Bring it on. Let's go. Bring it on. Let's roll the dice. Bring it on tonight. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilant? Why your joyous strains follow? What the gladsome tidings be, purchased by your happiness. Gloria
him a cookie for Christmas? Somebody peed on it?
Listen, open yours first.
Santa Claus comes. Bubba, you want to come see?
Your sister starter. And then Grandma and Grandpa. And then Dad. Yep. Me. And then I'm last.
What is that? A geometry?
You're last.
See him in the
Box of coal?
whom the choirs of angels praise.
A shirt?
Mary, Joseph, lend your way while our hearts in love embrace.
Dress like Rachel, eat like Joey, cook like Monica, sing like Phoebe, jump like Chandler, love like
Gloria in excelsis Deo. In excelsis Deo.
Oh, that's from.
Somebody help Peyton get that tape off so he can just open it.
Oh, it's Pikachu!
Oh, cute.
Beep, beep.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, the little bookworm.
What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's
Did he really?
lap is sleeping?
Throwing out.
Whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, whom
Bag of coal.
shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary.
And Daddy's stocking white and black too. Okay. Underneath the
So bring him incense, gold and myrrh, compass and king to own him, the King.
You're not
of
riding my
kings,
motorcycle.
Salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise a song on.
He's coming. He's coming. Christmas Day 2019. Last year we were on the beach down in Port Aransas near Corpus Christi, Texas. We spent Christmas Day on the beach. This year we chose to spend it with our daughter in Kentucky, and we got blessed with some wonderful 65-degree weather on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So we took the bikes for a ride, and we're gonna load them up here in just a second, and then have a wonderful Christmas dinner before we continue our journey towards Tampa and spend most of the winter in Tampa. Between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we put over 150 miles on around Murray, Kentucky here, riding some of the back roads, and we rode through the Land Between the Lakes Trace area and had a wonderful ride and some beautiful weather. And we're ready to finish our celebration here in Murray and continue our journey towards Tampa, Florida.
Well, there you have our home movie premiere, and hopefully that helped you get to know us and our family members and what we're all about just a little bit more than what you had so far. We have a big family, so having the ability to travel like we do is quite fortunate. We love being able to go visit those that live in other states from time to time. But everyone getting together at the same location for Thanksgiving or for Christmas makes it even more special. So we hope some of those that weren't able to come this year can get together, and we have 100% turnout for our immediate and extended family maybe this year, 2020. Thanks for sharing this time with us, and please hit the thumbs up when you can, and also comment on our videos when you watch them. We love to collaborate with you directly on the videos. However, if you would rather contact us in private, you can email us at contactus@pawzeffect.com. That's contact us at PAWZEFFECT.com. Until next time, look for ways to pay it forward by helping others when you can. Aloha!